Hello. Okay, cool. Seems like you guys can hear me potentially, which is good. Um, awesome. Wow, I see some folks already on, which is cool. Um, Let me see if I can show the chat view. Alrighty. As some more folks come online, you should hopefully see my friend code on screen. So what I am hoping to see is people starting to send me some friend requests. Oh, hi. Hey there. Awesome. So it looks like the chat feature is working. I appreciate your guys' patience with me as this is my first time doing streaming, just like how it was my first time doing YouTube stuff, figuring it out as I go. So appreciate you guys being here with me 2 p.m. on a Monday. So as I was saying before, if you're tuning in to my live stream office hours today, we're going to be doing some Dynamax Registeel. On screen, you should see my friend code. So hopefully you will be able to copy that into your game, send me those friend requests, and once I see a queue of folks starting to show up in my friend invitation list, then I will probably just accept and remote you guys in. So hopefully we'll be able to have some fun today. Interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to have some fun today doing some Dynamax Registeel. Let's see if we've got any friend requests yet. Looks like the answer is no, but that's fine. We can just continue to wait here a little bit while some folks hopefully start trickling in. Do let me know if you can't see my friend code for whatever reason. Looks like there's more and more people hopping in, which is really cool. Yeah, it looks like I can see the chat at least, so that's cool. Hey there, Zukitoshi, Alvin Mua. Alrighty. Well, as I said before, we're just chilling here. I have my friend code on screen, so once I get enough folks um, online, then I'll start accepting some of those friend requests, and then we can start doing some battles. As you can see on screen here, I have quite a few Registeel around me. This is the park where I normally play with my group. It's a really nice campsite given to us by Niantic. Robert Wolf says Registeel seems easier than the other Reggies. Went 20 of 20 with remotes. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping as much because the stats were much lower than the other two. But steel typing, pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Looks like we have a few friend requests. So that's awesome. We'll probably end up accepting those two folks. Looking for a third, perhaps. Apologies that it seems like my internet is kind of hating on me right now. Let's see if I can make this a bit bigger. Answer is no. Really, really loving Pokemon Go today. Is it me or is it the game? All right, so we've got our first three. So I will probably, the way this will go is I will accept these friend requests. We'll hopefully succeed doing this battle, and then I'll probably end up removing you guys, adding another queue. So you can feel free to keep sending me friend requests, and that's totally fine, and I'll keep re-adding you. But I just want to be respectful to the folks who are here first. So yeah, we've got our first three. Should be an exciting time. Yeah, I wonder why the game feels so laggy. Let's see. Alrighty. So, looks like I have the first three. Please feel free to accept that invite when you can. One of the things that I always like to tell my folks is to try and make sure that you um, try and make sure that you have your teams built ahead of time, just because it makes some of these quite a bit easier. Looks like we've got one in already. Exciting. Welcome, Tyrinde. That's awesome. Thanks for joining me today for office hours. Yeah, let's do this. All right, Dr. Saxophone. Nice to meet you. Alrighty, looks like we're still waiting on one. Who was the person? Spark 905. Spark 905, you out there? As we're at the beginning of the hour, worst case scenario, we might be able to just do this with three. That is not who's supposed to be here, but that's fine. We can just stay in. I don't know who is this other person. Maybe it's a spoofer or something. But all right, let's do this. Maybe? Oh, could not start the max battle. If folks were in there, don't worry, I will get you back in. For whatever reason, I guess the game has been super duper laggy. Feel free to jump out and okay, messed up, ran of the particles. Interesting. Okay, little technical difficulties perhaps. Don't worry. I think I had the list still of folks who were in, so alrighty. We'll see if people can get in. Otherwise, what I'll probably do is just re-roll. For Dr. Saxophone, who I think was the only other person in here with me, I will probably um, I'll probably keep you on my friends list. But then the other two I might, or let's see, actually, Dr. Saxophone and Tyrind. I'm not sure who Zuki Toshi is. Maybe my chat will catch up and you can tell me who I'm keeping on my friends list. All right. Looks like no one's come in, so that's fine. Let's make sure that I get some more folks. All right, so I have one person in the queue right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anyone else in the chat. It looks like a lot more people are filtering in, which is cool. That's awesome. Let's see. Can view that chat mode. Did I miss any messages? No. Okay, so if you guys are new here, we're just having a little bit of a slow start, no pun intended, with Registeel. My friend request is, or my friend code is on screen, so feel free to copy that in, and I will be happy to add you in to some of these Dynamax battles. I may try one more time with the current folks who I just friended up, just to see if any of those folks are still on, because I want to make sure that if one of those two did end up using a remote raid pass, I don't want you to waste it. That seems like such a shame when I'm right here. Alrighty. Just wait here for another probably 30-40 seconds, and worst case scenario, no one joins, and I will open up for a new lobby. Seems like the only thing I can do at this point. Don't want to leave people just hanging in. Alrighty. Look at this. A friend of mine has shown up. We could duo this, Travis. That would be cool. Yeah, it looks like there's only 50 seconds left, and of course the friends list is kind of glitching out. So let's do this. I'm going to leave this lobby if the game permits me to. What a wild... what a wild game. Alrighty. So let's take a quick look again at the friends list. See a few more messages, perhaps. Welcome, Nick Bobs. Man, this game is really mad at me. All right. What I'm probably going to do, Spark905, sorry about it. I didn't see you in any of those raids, so I will probably end up kicking you out. And then what I'll do is I will queue up the next lobby. It includes Kwa. Alrighty. Let's send these 3 invites. Let's see if I can get Travis in here as well. Someone says, thanks for your video last week. I've had no problems with my Reggie raids for so far and not much issue. That's fantastic. Yeah, congratulations. Charizard, Gengar, that seems to be pretty good for blocking steel attacks and normal and or fighting attacks. I feel like maybe I'm missing your full message, but... Yes, I think I sent it, Travis, so hopefully you got my invitation. Yeah. Awesome, cool. We should be able to take it down with 3. Last time that this lobby started, I don't know, I feel like the game was a little bit glitchy, so bear with me here. I promise I will try my best not to have anyone waste their remote invites. Okay, fantastic. One of the people from the original set. Awesome. So we should be in for some fun, hopefully. Hey, thank you, Raj K. Appreciate the feedback that you like the videos. All right, looks like we have our first official Dynamax Registeel battle live for office hours. Forgive me that it does seem like there's a little bit of lagginess today. One thing I'll notice is you can see on screen I have Ice Fang, it looks like, or someone has an Ice Fang on their Zamazenta, which is not quite as ideal. Remember that Ice Fang has a 1.5 second duration, so that usually means that we're taking more time to take these down. Sometimes it's these small optimizations that can make a really big difference when we're doing these Dynamax battles, right? So remember, the faster your fast attack, the better for getting to the max phase more quickly. Um, okay, and so you can see that right now we're probably in a decent spot. Obviously, we have some attackers in, and I'm about to get targeted. Let's see, Flash Cannon means that I want to use my Zamazenta. Um, you can see that sometimes you have a little bit more time than you might think when it comes to swapping. And it looks like we're just cleaving through these max phases, which is fantastic. Love to see it when we have 4 players just charging that max meter so quick. But as most of us are swapping in our attackers, this is pretty much how most of these battles should be going. Really straightforward, just dealing a ton of damage with these max attackers. I see someone has a shiny G-Max Charizard, which is fantastic. Congratulations on that pull, whoever got that one. So again, we have Flash Cannon, which is fine. My Zamazenta eats that for breakfast. Yeah, whoever has that other shiny Zamazenta, maybe consider using a fast TM to get Metal Claw. That definitely will help, not just for these battles, but future ones as well. All right. So I'm not sure that we're going to be able to finish this in this max phase, but maybe if you guys have any super effective charge moves, you can let them loose off of your Charizards or your Cinderaces at this point. Jack Russell says he's the one. Zap Cannon. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I swapped in the wrong Pokemon. My bad, but that's okay. You could even see that Lugia, even though, like you can see it on the bottom there, Lugia still survived a Zap Cannon. So that kind of goes to show how powerful Lugias can be if you manage to pick some up and power them up. They really can survive pretty much anything, it seems like. And with that, we should probably wrap this up. So congratulations. Thank you everyone for the help. We got this done in a clean, what, 5 or 6 max phases, so not bad at all. Thank you guys again. All right. So if we were being really greedy, we could probably leave some Pokemon in here. I will probably not be doing that today. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you guys so much. This is some really nice, some nice luck for me. First Dynamax Registeel and have it be a shiny. So I guess you guys were my good luck charm. Normally I'm grinding these out, doing so many Dynamax battles just to get a shiny. So that's really cool. You know, you know, uh, hey Crater Beast, nice to see you. Another friendo has joined the stream. Thank you for joining me. Just did our first Dynamax Registeel. Looks to be not great IVs, but if you watch my most recent video, you'll know that even this can be very useful. Yeah, so I guess they're going relatively well. So I'm going to start some walks. As I said before, I will have a sort of rotating list of people who I will be inviting. So please feel free to send me friend requests. I know that I'm removing some of you guys, but this is just so that I can make space for the next round of folks to get added. All right, looks like we have another 2 people lining up. Oh my gosh, Crater Beast, you got 10, 15, 15 right off the bat. That's awesome. That's really fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate the luck. I mean, I just did get that shiny, so 1 of 1. That seems a little biased. All right, so I've got 3 more people. So thank you for those friend requests. I will walk over towards some more Registeel that you can see just looming in the not so far distance. What I might do is just collect a few max particles here. See how we're going. Yeah, the game seems really laggy, and I wonder if it's just because I'm streaming, but like, look at this. Loading. All right. So we've got our next three. We'll just start healing up a bit. Nice. Love that preparedness. Pak Shi Chi getting in real fast. Red Hood Co. Awesome. Nice. Looks like we're waiting on one more. Gay Souza. Yes, Souza. All right, I'm gonna send probably Travis another invite just in case he also happens to be available at this time. Creator Beast, very cool YouTuber. He makes a few videos soloing some of these bosses, so definitely check them out if you enjoy soloing content. We should be able to take this down, by the way, for the two of you, so I would not leave. I'll probably just ready up and we can take this down. Oh, hey, made it just in the nick of time. Level 80. All right, welcome, Gesoza. Gesoza. Okay. So it should be hopefully just as easy as before. We're just gonna work our way through these max phases. So remember, you're gonna want to lead with some sort of charger Pokemon that can help charge the max meter. Okay, great. Didn't get to dodge that Hyper Beam, so we'll see how much that does. Quite a bit. That kind of sucks. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, well, I did not really want to leave my Zamazenta in, but I will happily use guard. My Zamazenta has level 3 max guard, so we should be in good shape. I can guard for you guys this time. And hopefully I will actually be able to... Okay. Hopefully I will be able to dodge some of these attacks. I have no idea what attack this is, to be honest. Hopefully it's not a Focus Blast, because I have no idea. Okay. Can I swap in my Cinderace? I guess not. The game really not wanting me to play the game, it seems. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of feedback from chat that it seems to be really, really laggy. So again, I will try and give the benefit of the doubt and say that it's me, it's my fault. I'm the one trying to stream today. So, okay, Zap Cannon was the spread. Yeah, fantastic. So it fortuitously not Focus Blast. So, okay, finally, it's catching up. I can swap in my Cinderace, so we can do some pretty heavy damage, hopefully. All right, that's more like it. That's what I like to see. No, Travis, speed lock in the Uber. All right, so we know that this is Zap Cannon, so make sure you swap in something that can take a Zap Cannon. In this case, I think we might just have enough damage in this next max phase. We shall see. Yeah, getting speed locked while you're traveling is kind of the worst. Back when Gigantamax Inteleon was debuting, I was in the passenger seat on the freeway. Got remoted in to a Gmax Inteleon, and I saw the CP was very, very high. I asked the driver to pull over, and it was a Hundo Inteleon that was speed locked for me while I was sitting in the passenger seat. So, kind of a cool story. Powered up that Hundo Gmax Inteleon a long time ago, and yeah. Ooh, last ball is always sweaty moments. Yeah. Let's see. Just discover your channel. Hello, hello, only Ace. Yeah, Nick Bobs. Yeah, last ball is always a bad feeling. 1369. That is also not very good. So, um, yeah, big bummers. Big bummers for bad CPs, but uh, you'll just have to watch me struggle to catch this thing. It probably won't have really good stats to make it worth the effort. Just discovered your channel, only Ace. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks, Gisoza. Oh, Elvis Enrique. Awesome. You were Red Hood. Awesome. Great playing with you today. Rahul is asking, I was wondering where I could find the new best move sets for Max Pokemon. That's interesting. Let's see. For Max Pokemon, for maybe for Registeel? I obviously couldn't see the rest of your message there, but um, well, funny enough, I do have a video that does talk about some moves, so you might want to check that out. If you want some specific advice, like if you have certain Pokemon that you want critiqued, I suppose I can try and use this chat function to help you with that. Oh my gosh. I mean, you guys are my witness. It's not like I'm, for lack of trying here, catching this dang thing. Maybe I should turn on QRM or something. This is absolutely criminal. I promised Dynamax battles, and here I've given you such interesting content as watching me throw Dynamax Pokeballs at a Registeel that refuses to be caught. Jeez, wow. I guess it is what it is, huh? Oh, that was absolutely horrid, guys. Sorry about that. I guess it might just run. That's a real shame. Oh, I spin counter. Had one flee from you earlier. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So sorry, Pakshi. Yeah, I guess I am gonna probably turn on Kiram because this is not okay. This is not okay, you guys. Not okay. All right, well, on to the next. That was such a bummer. What we'll probably do is, again, I think a bunch of people added me, so that's great. Thanks for coming, Pakshi. Feel free to join me again for another one of these. I'll probably remove you guys and then get on. Oh, I would love that Brazil gift, but I don't know. I did say I was going to remove folks, so thank you for that. All right, so low key, I don't know, sluggish, and Qua is back. Fantastic. We will do that other Registeel that has 30 minutes left. Let me do little peep of my inventory, I suppose. But let's turn on Iceburn. Just turn this on for a few hours. Shiny Kyurem will be my salvation this time. Alrighty, let's get into this. I think what I'm gonna do. What am I doing? I can collect 260 more. I'm going to collect some max particles from my May Pass. Okay. Let's invite the next 3. And let me just heal up my guys. Did they not need any healing? That's really cool. Love that. Crater Beast is asking me, by the way, are you going to try to... Let me bless this next ball. Thank you, only. Yeah, Travis is, letting me know that this is what I deserve because my first Dynamax Registeel was shiny. I'm guessing, Crater Beast, you're asking me if I'm going to try and solo this. Probably at some point. I will probably try and do a solo. And if I can get it done, I'll probably upload the footage to YouTube Shorts as I typically do. Only Ace is asking about Dynamax Whimsicott. Dynamax Whimsicott is cute. If you're trying to power one up because you have sentimental reasons, that's cool, but not a particularly impressive Pokemon. Kind of low stats. Who am I waiting on? Low-key IDK? Low-key IDK? Might shoot off an invite to Travis again now that he's not speed locked anymore. Oh, no more invitations can be sent because there's not enough time. We can probably do it. We can do it with 3. I believe in us. And worst case, I will add you guys back to this exact lobby. So I promise I will try my best not to waste your remote pass. Peak cuteness, yes. Why is chat twice on stream? Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure out why chat was showing up twice. I think this is the only way on iOS that I can see the chat is if it shows up in the top right here. So I don't know. I will probably have to experiment with this if I do this stream again. Sorry if it looks kind of crazy on screen. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I have no idea where some of you guys are from. I get the sense some of you guys might be international, which is really cool. I'm here in the United States, in California. So yeah, let me know what time it is for you guys, wherever you are. Let's see. I am very nervous because I cannot see. I cannot see if it's targeting me or anything. This game is really laggy, which is really making me nervous. Okay, Zap Cannon. Gotcha. That kind of sucked. I'll probably leave my Zamazenta in. Travis has a great question. Can we meet you at GoFest? Indeed, I will be going to the Chicago GoFest at the beginning of June. So if you guys are there, we can absolutely hang out. I know you guys don't know what I look like, but I don't know. Maybe you'll see my username somewhere and come say hi. Only Ace, I'm guessing maybe you're also in California somewhere. Brazil, England. Yes, Crater Beast in Spain. Fantastic stuff. Colorado for Elvis Enrique. That's awesome. Okay. You guys are doing a great job preserving your attackers. Nice work. As I said, I feel very confident that with three players, especially if you guys watch my content, we'll be in good shape. So large attack, another zap cannon, right? Or was that flash cannon? I forget. Well, I guess I won't find out because the game is glitching out. See where we're at. Probably at least one more Dynamax phase. If you guys send off any pyro balls that can maybe clean things up, I don't know. Seems a little bit of a stretch. Large attack. All right, we're just gonna swap back to Zamazenta. Flash cannon was the large attack. Okay. All right. Okay, so like maybe a shield for targeted Zap Cannon. I tell you, Zap Cannon is, after dealing with it on Regirock, that was kind of a nightmare. I was like very tired of dealing with it, so I finally bit the bullet and powered up a Flygon all the way to level 50 just because I was sick of it. I was sick of getting melted by electricity. Hey there! Looks like more and more people. Nice work, everyone. We got the next one down. 1374. At least this one is better than the other Registeel that just ran away. So I still don't think it's very good stat wise. This is I guess what did I expect? What did I expect? I would use Kiram and I'd actually be able to catch a Pokemon? Alrighty. Caught it. Fantastic. Bye, Travis. Have a safe flight. See ya. Alright. Yeah, that Zapkin was a little brutal. Alright, not great. Not great. But, hey there, folks. I will probably head over towards this other Registeel behind this Eevee. In the meantime, I will just do all my little upkeeps. Healing everything. Is Flygon a good Dmax tank? I mean, it absolutely can be in the right circumstances. If you have a Flygon that's powered up a bit, it resists electric attacks very, very well. So that can be pretty sweet. I can collect 260 more. So I guess I might as well just collect from some of these power spots. What was the free encounter? Oh, a Bunnelby. I know this is not the content you signed up to watch, but when free Dynamax dens give me Pokemon, I guess I can't say no. Yes, until Garchomp arrives. Crater Beast has a great point that it's really the grounded dragon typing that gives Flygon its niche right now. But I'm glad that it can have some time in the sun. Oh, is the game just like... broken? Like, all right, thank you guys for raiding with me. All right, we've got 3 more folks. Luke Edwards, Jenny and Vivo, Mega Bangaros. All right. Good luck, you guys. Let's have some fun. All right. Does this send the invite or no? Work with me, Pokemon Go. Work with me. Please. Please. Apologies for the short notice. Should have about a minute left. Let's check. Do you have a video on dodging? No, but I can try and explain it just a little bit. So, when a target attack is incoming from the boss, there will be like 3 little like exclamation marks almost on top of your Pokemon's head. And that indicates that you're about to get targeted by an attack. So, when that happens, you really just have like a few seconds to swipe to the left or to the right in order to have the incoming damage. Oh no, Mega Bangaros, you did not need to use a Max Mushroom. We really could. The last one we finished it with only 3 people. Oh, I feel bad. I guess maybe I should make that very clear. Please do not use Max Mushrooms today. Like, we will definitely get these done. You can trust me, I think. Well, regardless, best of luck, you guys. Wow. Being accosted by some crows. All right, large attack. So large attack, Hyper Beam. That's not my fave, but you can resist it well with something like Gengar or Zamazenta. So that's nice. All right. I will probably stay in with my Zamazenta and put up some shields, so you guys can go ahead and attack. I appreciate the heals from the Blissey. Hopefully we're not at that point where we're desperately needing to... Yeah, I appreciate that you're putting up some shields too. I guess that's fine. All right, so it's another Hyper Beam. Yeah, for the folks who are joining and like sounding off in the chat about wanting to be added, please just be patient. I'm working my way down through the list of people who have added me. So I'm not discriminating, I promise. I'm just taking my time as I get through some of the folks who are already ahead of you in line. So hopefully you can just enjoy some of the Dynamax battles on screen in the interim. Hello? So fun. People are asking, am I going to do more? Yeah, I am going to do some more in person for sure. Yes, Nick Bubs, it is in fact a queue. So normally I would have been better about switching out, but unfortunately this game has been very laggy today. So you can even see that Cinderace, despite the fact that it's not really a tank Pokemon, it doesn't have that high defense or stamina, was able to survive a Hyper Beam off of a Registeel. So I think that just kind of goes to show that that, I don't know, like certain Pokemon can fill multiple roles, and then on top of that, like sometimes they'll surprise you. Like Cinderace has a kind of surprisingly high stamina stat. So hi there, guys. Zap Cannon's incoming. Just gonna dodge a bit. I might just put up some shields on my Zamazenta because I got stuck in here. All right, let's put up some guard. I intend to click guard. We'll see. We'll see if that's in the cards for me today with Pokemon Go. Ugh. I do not know what to do sometimes. Oh, that is absolutely criminal. This is criminal behavior. Okay, so for the folks who were just in that with me, I'm going to go back to that Registeel, and we're going to go battle that again. You won't require another remote raid pass because we've already done this one. So just bear with me. We're going to go back to it. I don't know why this game decided that finishing the battle was not in the cards for us, even though it absolutely could have been. Yeah, the lag is really immense. Hello, Jade. Thank you for, I think I saw on the notifications. I don't know if you're down to do remotes, Jade, but Travis was here a bit earlier, and yeah, sometimes having a fourth is necessary if someone doesn't show up. Okay, one more time. Invite sent. Okay, wood. All right, let's see if this friends list loads on me. Absolutely crazy. Hmm. All right, I got the other two back, which is great. Let's see if we can get another last person in. Oh, but also, okay. No worries, Jade, if you can't make it. Join you whenever, but also super patient. Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't like typical raids where you can just retry again and then it's the exact same moveset. So every time you go in, the attacks will change. So in this particular case, unfortunately, I wish that I could say that we were going to go into Hyper Beam and Zap Cannon again, but it will really, it could vary. Please, 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 let me dodge. All right, targeted Zap Cannon, it looks like, and that was really fun. That was really fun that I didn't get to dodge that. Guys, it's happening again. I can't see anything. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who knew that going to play Pokemon Go in the park would have such... I will add you guys back in. Let's try this one more time. I do apologize that some of these technical difficulties are not really within my control, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be what I need to do at this point. No worries, Jade. We are going back in, I think, so. Yeah, I mean, I live in California. It's clear skies, so I maybe some sort of... Thank you. Yeah, I do hope it works out as well. If anything, more for the people who use the remote raid passes. We really could have done it. So, all right, one more time. And let's send one more invite. Trees are bad for the internet, yes. I'm standing like in the middle of the park, which is crazy. Clearing the cache. Yes. I think there's one more person from before. There was a Luke Edwards from before, so should have some time to get back in, hopefully. Saw a solo video on Reddit. Yes, these are soloable. Oh, such a difficult decision. I'm gonna stay in. Accept it now, please. There's a... All right, Focus Blast. Make sure you do not have a Zamazenta in for that, because I imagine you took a lot. So spread, Focus Blast. Kind of a nightmare. Good luck with the max battle. I wonder why I can't see very much. Oh well. Now, if any of you are using that Hatena, that is certainly a choice. I'm guessing that might have just been the random fourth person who like snuck in here. All right, so remember, large attack means that this is going to be a Focus Blast. So don't have your Blissey in, please. Good, nice. I see a Woobat in the corner of the screen. This is absolutely crazy. Crazy behavior. Hopefully, whoever is bringing that in will catch this Registeel and then be in good shape. Oh, they're fully dead. That is a real shame. Be the first time ever Dynamax Woobat makes it in a in a battle. All right, large attack. We know what that means. Make sure you swap out for Focus Blast. Swap out that Blissey, please. Hopefully your Blissey survived. There's another Focus Blast coming, so. All right. Nice work, you guys. Hopefully it's landing. Is Cinderace the best attacker? I'm using a high-level Machamp. Machamp is also very good. The reason that I'm using Cinderace is largely because um, it also has access to the Pyro Ball charge attack, which if I can launch some now and again, I will, just because it actually outpaces the speed of Tackle or any of the other 0.5-second fast attacks. So in this particular case, my game has been glitching so much that I haven't been trying to risk it with Pyro Ball. Remember, large attack means Focus Blast. All right, cool. So yeah, so that's the reason why I'm choosing Pyro Ball Cinderace over my Gigantamax Machamps. But Gigantamax Machamp is awesome too. So gotcha. Let me see. We still have 8 Pokemon. I have 3. 3, 2, 3 is my guess, maybe. Okay, good job. Can you accept my friend request so I can join your battle? Um, yeah, as I said, we are following a queue format. So once we close this out, I will get a new batch of 3 people. I only have to wait a few more battles, I think. Nice. Thank you for sticking it out, Mega Bandira. I got there eventually. 1355. Not very good at all. That was horrible. Someone else say, can I join one, please? Yeah, good job, you guys. Hopefully you got something good, maybe a shiny, maybe a... In honor of the Focus Blast, I left the... I really can't see that much. I just want you to accept. Please, patience, you guys. We will get there. I promise. I'm doing them in chronological order. So, not very good, it looks like. All right, so what's probably going to happen is probably going to wait for the turnover in 2 minutes. I don't want to squeeze you guys in with only 1 minute remaining. See, this person also did not come. That's kind of a shame. Okay. Next few folks. Drazong, Goliath, and Kurt Woods. You guys are next. 1354 is the hundo. Thank you, Creator Beast. Huh? Oh, 1354 is... What is that point of reference that you sent me? I feel like I've gotten... You add Isaiah. Man, am Dominic the 11. All right, looks like we've got another one right on top of us, so we'll be able to jump into this one momentarily. Let's just use this. Just gonna close this game again. Yeah, sorry, Creator Beast. I can only see like maybe one line, like whatever's in that black box at the top of the screen. That's all that I can see from you guys. So we can play a little game where we summarize our comments in 4 words or fewer. That will help. So at 100% X, he still runs. I had one run for me before too, Jade. It was horrible, so bad. So I do have to apologize to one player before, Luke Edwards, who missed out on one of these. So sad. Sorry for you that you missed out with a remote raid pass. Da Zong. All right, we're looking for one more potentially. Looks like a Kurt Woods. We're still waiting on. I don't know if you're still up for any more, Jade, but I will send you an invite just in case. What a rude dude. Look, maybe he's got some Pokeballs to make or something, you know? Yeah. Very cool. Thank you, Jade, for filling in for the no show. Alrighty. Looks like we got some pretty decent Pokemon up front. Nice work, everyone. Bring in some good pokes. Large attack is incoming. Let's see what it might be. I guess we will find out later. Um, Miles Lemus, I have to invite you. So if you have sent me a friend request, do not fret. I will, if you stick around, I will add you back and I will get you into one of these. Just please be patient. There's some other folks who've been sitting here for some time who are battling with me first. Oh, no worries, Jade. We have 4 people, so we're kind of in good shape. You can see that the large attack is flash cannon, so as long as people are bringing in their Zamazentas or something that can resist relatively well, we'll be in pretty good shape to just get to these max phases pretty quick. Okay, awesome, awesome, Miles Lemus. Yeah, and same with you, Honor Green. Like, we will get there. Alrighty. All right. So just see how this one is going. I mean, we're going pretty fast, you know. Thank you for whoever was throwing in some shields on Zamazenta. I have to imagine that might be helping us out a little bit, not take so many attacks. All right, so flash cannon off of Zamazenta. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for your patience. Awesome. So probably in the next Dynamax phase, we'll probably be in good shape to be able to just take it out. So this is the first time I use Pyro Ball. You can see at the top up here, um, it's filling the max meter very, very fast. So this is actually one of those cases where charge attacks are really, really worth it to use. You can see how fast, it sort of jumped the max meter. Sorry, I guess it was probably hidden by the chat, but um, Pyro Ball definitely, if you've got it on your Cinderaces, excellent choice for charging the max meter. It technically out damages the pace of getting, one energy per hit off of. Oh no, we were so close. It's okay. If we launch some charge attacks, we might be able to finish this before the next max phase. Nice. Nice work, everyone. Good job. 1356. I think the last one that I got was 1355, right? So this is probably not not amazing, not horrible, but you can see that I have Kyurem turned on after one of the Registeels ran away from me, which is absolutely unacceptable. All right, cool. We are moving on. I'm not even going to check it. I have a bad feeling that it's not a hundo. So, okay. Kurt, see ya. Thank you, Goliath. And hello. Very cool to see someone from the Netherlands. Very cool stuff. Okay. We've got another Registeel right on top of us right here. So what I will do is... Who's next? Isaias, Alvin, Mua, and Power Ruler. Excellent stuff. I'm going to close my game just because I feel like that has been helping, right? Last two times I've closed the game and I haven't had quite the same horrible issues. Your name starts with my name. Ant? Art? All right. Let's get ready for this next Dynamax Registeel. Alrighty. All right, we've got Alvin. Isaiah. Ah, cool. There you are, Goliath. Awesome. Thanks again. Sorry, Jade, I might hit you up with some more of these just in case you have any more appetite for more of these. Isaias, awesome. Looks like we're technically waiting on one more, Power Ruler, but if this person doesn't show up, think we have some good chances to getting this done. Thank you, Jade. All right, we should be in good shape to take this down. How was everyone's day today? Ready to start off the Dynamax Registeel week well? I hope. Oops, that was not good. But I swapped out just in time to have my Lugia take that Focus Blast. So we know the targeted attack is Focus Blast, so you'll just want to be mindful of whoever you use. If you have any shields up or if you're getting targeted, know that there is a very powerful punch headed your way. This is gonna kill me if this game. I am nervous. I am nervous that my Cinderace is about to get killed because I. Okay, that was very frustrating. I'm gonna have us re-lobby potentially. I'm gonna close my app again. Um, another day of technical issues. Let's see. Did anything get knocked out? No. Just rolled everything back. Ugh. Okay, that seemed to load pretty quick. Hopefully that is a good sign for what is to come. Huh? Is my team all knocked out? Okay. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. Power Ruler was a no-show, so I will invite these two. I will also invite Jade, who graciously donated a remote raid pass this time. So interesting. I would be curious if the remaining three were actually able to survive. Maybe you guys will take it down without me. That would be really cool. Okay. Oh, I will probably leave this lobby. Try one more time, and then I might. Yeah, I might move on to some other folks, just because I don't know if you guys need me to get you back into another one of these lobbies. So I will try one more time, and then I'll move on to the remaining folks. We were still in it. Oh, amazing! Maybe they were able to finish it. We did not. We did not complete it though. Okay, gotcha. Let's yeah, let's get you guys back in if you can, and hopefully my internet or my phone or my Pokemon Go app will behave this time. Perfect, Isaiah, and then there should be one more, Alvin, Mua. Sweet, nice, you guys. Sorry about that. Take two, right? All right. Someone got targeted. I didn't see Zamazenta go down, so must have been survivable, right? All right. Let's hit it pretty hard, guys. All right. See Dynamax Phalanx, I see Excadrill, and I see Gigantamax Cinderace. Pretty good DPS squad here. All right, so a large attack is incoming. We might want to swap out to something that we know will... Oh, Focus Blast. Oop, Focus Blast. Sorry, that was a late call out on my part. But now we know large attack is Focus Blast, so make sure you swap in something that can take that well. Lugia can be a good option. Gengar, maybe some other flying type Pokemon. Those tend to be decent options. All right, it looks like about two Dynamax phases equates to roughly half of its HP. So, all right, hit it with these Pyro Balls. All right, so we know a large attack is coming. So make sure you swap out to something that can take a Focus Blast. We just dodged it, which is great. That's really the advantage of rushing the max meter here is the faster you can hit that max meter, you can sometimes avoid some of those incoming attacks, which we just did for that Focus Blast. So, all right, so there is a Focus Blast coming, so make sure you swap out. All right, and if we have some strong attacks left, we might be able to finish this in this max phase, but we shall see. Looks like we might have lost a member, so... Hey there, welcome. If you're new, yeah, my friend request is on screen. I am going through all my friend requests queue style, so if you're late to the party, just, all right, Hyper Beam. I just did not dodge that, by the way, so nothing to be worried about. I just got distracted. Yeah, I will get to you guys. Just be patient, please. I am working my way down through the list, so we'll be finishing this battle soon, and I'll tee up another 3 players. This ended up being a little bit more popular than I thought. I thought I'd be here by myself for a few hours, so I appreciate you guys keeping me company. All right, awesome, Isaiah and Alvin. best of luck. Hopefully you guys get all the shundos in the world. This does not look very promising CP-wise. Awesome. Yes, happy Monday, you guys. All right, that was pretty fast. That makes me happy. Not so great stats, but that's fine. All right, Power Ruler. Sorry, man, you did not show up. Thank you, Alvin, Mua. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Isaiah. I will close my game and reopen it just to be safe. And then I'll queue up the next three. How is it going? Well, Davey, the first one that I did on stream was a shiny Registeel, which is really crazy. So the rest of these just feel like a bit of an afterthought, to be honest. Okay. So we have Addy W1, Gorlax, that's a pretty cool username, and Juan plus 8 Pro. Actually, maybe we'll do this because we've had quite a few no-shows. Can I get some people like those three to sound off in the chat really quick for me? That way. Okay, awesome. So I got one of you. Awesome. Yeah. So, yes. So can I get Addy W1 Gorlax or Juan plus 8 Pro? Can I get you guys to like sound off in the chat? Otherwise, I will just let some more people in from my queue just to give them a chance. You know, maybe I'll just change this up a little bit because I'm not seeing a lot of messages. Let's add another person just in case. Ah, I see you. Dominic V11. Jagular. I will also friend request you. And I'll get you Dominic V11. Oh, and Honor. I assume that's you as well. Honor Green. Okay. I'll just do them in order. And if the first three don't show up, I will start inviting folks from the next three. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jade. Oh, I have a bunch of eggs hatching. Oh, okay, cool. Jaguar's here. Awesome. Okay, so I see at least three people who I suspect are active and will will join if I add you. So see you, Jade. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you got something good. All right. So I'm gonna take the next three, which I think are Honor, Dominic, and Jay Aguilar. I just added you, Jorge. Make sure I heal up my Pokemon. I think the other two folks who I just sent invites to were on the stream. Help. Okay, Dominic V11 is here. That's cool. And I'm looking for one more, which is Honor 336004. We should be able to take this down with 3, but again, hopefully if you guys watch my content, it gives you the right team building advice. Oh, we got in a Kristen 822. That's fine. We'll just go in. We'll see how this random person is. Help with like getting in. Okay. We'll try again afterwards. Zap Cannon, you might want to swap out. Another large attack means Zap Cannon is coming again. Alright, looks like a Pokemon got knocked out. Maybe that was the Charizard that I saw at the beginning. I do see a shiny Gmax Charizard. Congrats on whoever's got that. And I see a shiny Gmax Machamp too. That's awesome. And a shiny Dynamax Machamp. Look at all of you guys flexing on me. I'm just the lame one bringing in non-shiny Pokemon. Alright, so the targeted attack is Flash Cannon. Whoa. That's a little rough. Might use my Lugia to tank that next Flash Cannon if I get one. I have no raid. Can you give me some? You don't have remote raid passes, maybe? Is that what you're trying to say to me, Honor Green? In order to participate, you do need a remote raid pass plus 800 max particles. Alright, my Zamazenta might not be long for this world. I cannot give you remote raid passes. I do not have that capability to. I do not have the capability to give you remote raid passes. No, unfortunately, remote raid passes are one of the more, let's say, cost prohibitive parts of this game. I think they're about 2 USD per. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, I guess I didn't make that clear. In order to participate, you do need a remote raid pass and 800 max particles, if that wasn't clear. And we should be able to take this out in this last max phase, I think. Yeah. Nice work, you guys. I think that might be one of the faster ones we've gotten done. I think we saved ourselves a full max move by the end. Hey there, Ronaldo fan. Alrighty. Another shiny, maybe? Nah, 1347. Not so good. Alrighty. Love that that was easier to catch this time. Okay. Fantastic. Where are we going next? let us head over towards this other one. That's a Chansey over there. All right. GG's, everyone. Hopefully you got something good. Maybe higher CP than mine. Maybe even a shiny. That would have been cool. All right. Thank you, Dominic V11 and Jorge Aguilar. That's awesome. All right. So Addy W1, they did send me a gift. That's awesome. So I know that they are probably alive now. Okay. I assume Honor Green is Honor 336004. Okay. We're going down the list. So Mac R25, JJ Parker, and it's Oddbod. Everyone else, you see where I'm working my way up from the bottom of the list. So if you are further up in the list, just please be patient. I will get there. Can I join the next one? We will see. I've got working my way up. So you might be second in line, third in line. Interesting. 14, 14, 14. Hey, congratulations, Jorge. 2 Bulbasaurs reporting for duty. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Cool. So we're going to start soon. Just sent out some of those invites. All right, we've got it's Oddbod. That's awesome. Still waiting on a JJ Parker, a Macker 25. In about 30 seconds, I will start sending some invites to some other folks who were no-shows potentially, just in case they want to try again. Okay, so it's Oddbot is real. JJ Parker, Macker 25. Still not online yet. Okay, I'm gonna ask it's Oddbod to jump out, and I will re-add you to this battle. Okay, so we can remove these two no-shows. Macker, no-show. Honor, I believe, did not have any remote raid passes. Sorry about that, friend. All right, going down the list. The One Charlie and Josue MA 2016. Hopefully, you guys are still on. We will try this again. Thank you. It's Oddbod. Probably give a couple more folks a try. It's Addy W1 and Luke Edwards were both here before, so just want to give them another chance. same story. If I don't get anyone here in the next 30 seconds, I will jump out, I will re-add its oddbod, and we'll just move down the queue. So for those who are just arriving, don't worry. There's a lot of people who, I guess, are no-shows to these raids. So I'm just clearing my way through the queue. All right, we'll give it another 10 seconds. All right, let's jump out. All right, time to do some more cleanup of people who did not show up. So goodbye, goodbye. What up, dog? Oh, I think I saw that before. And Zorovel. I think I saw both of those usernames in the chat before. So now is that time. Hopefully you haven't given up on me yet. Hopefully. Hey, Zorovel, awesome. Hope to see you in this raid. Awesome. What up, dog? Okay, cool. What up, dog is here too. So hopefully we'll what happened to its oddbod? They were here. No. No. Okay, awesome. Yay. All right, thanks for your patience, you guys. We got our squad. I think I like the flow of that. I will probably continue a similar system where if we don't get all 4 people, I'll ask that we leave the lobby, and then I'll just try and get more people who are actively present here to show up. All right, so a spread flash cannon. I do notice that at least one of these Zamazentas is packing Ice Fang, which I did make a minor call out of that earlier in the stream, but you definitely want to be using Metal Claw on your Zamazentas because those will charge the max meter much quicker. Obviously, it's not going to make a huge difference in this particular matchup because it looks like a lot of us are packing Gmax Cinderace, we're packing, quite a few trainers, but at the same time, I don't know. Sometimes it's these small optimizations that can help us get to a max phase a little bit faster. Nice, and the Gmax Charizard to round us off. So if you haven't watched any of my recent videos about charged attacks, Pyro Ball is actually really, really good for charging the max meter, especially against Dynamax Registeel. So you can see that we actually got through that entire max phase without getting hit twice, which is really, really good, thanks to fast charge attacks combined or fast attacks combined with Pyro Ball, I would say, just to increase that max meter. All right, we're doing great, guys. We're on track to get this up pretty quick. Thanks for whoever, I guess, is taking that hit from the Blissey. So it's this shiny Zamazenta. Sorry to call you out, but this is the one using Ice Fang. All right, probably one more max phase, and then I think we'll be in good shape. All right, large attack. Squeeze out one Pyro Ball. I think it's Flash Cannon anyway, which I'm pretty sure my Cinderace does survive. So, yeah, you can see that Cinderace resists Steel very well. So, I just decided to eat that so I could hit another Pyro Ball. So, yeah, we make it look easy, I guess. Let's say we're back. Hey there, Nightmare Roblox. You can feel free to add me. My friend request is on, or my friend code is on the screen. I'm just working my way down like a queue, so the first people who added me are getting added first. So just take your time. I'm just making my way through all of the all of the friend requests at this point. Ah, so close. Oh, I was not paying attention. That was very silly of me. Alrighty. Nice work, everyone. All right, 1360. 60 is something. All 12 survived. Did all 12 of ours survive? That's awesome. As I said, we know what we're doing at this point, which is great. Looks like I have a question in the chat about Hello is powering up from level 40 to what I'm assuming is 50, making a difference. I actually just created a video that touches on this topic about where you can actually see some ranges where I show certain Pokemon like uh, who do I show? I think Groudon or maybe Shuckle. What the stat differences are between level 40 and level 50. And so those tend to make a little bit more of a difference than some of these really small stat differentials. Like the difference between a 14 and a 15 often makes very little difference, especially in PvE. Thoughts on Thoughts on Dmax Cryogonal? Oh man, I love Dynamax Cryogonal. Um, I think it's like a really cool starter, like Dynamax Pokemon for people. Like I know that the candy isn't the most easy to come by, but the stats are like kind of surprisingly good for a nice type Pokemon. It doesn't evolve. Oh, great. It doesn't evolve, so that's like kind of nice. You don't have to invest too much in it. But it kind of gets outclassed by other Pokemon eventually. Um, I do think that one of the quote unquote like most budget options Pokemon wise is probably Eevee. I feel like that's a pretty good one that got kind of dogged when it first came out. But just the fact that you have so many different options, if you're missing coverage in certain types, it can definitely be like, baby's first Dynamax Pokemon. So, okay, cool. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Zoravel. Um, I am worried about my game. Let's restart this. Thank you. What up, dog? Las Vegas. That's cool. That's not too far from Los Angeles, and from Tennessee. Very cool. Thank you guys so much for attending and for battling with me. All right, we're gonna go down the next three. So next three will be Thomas Knight now, two Bulbasaurs, and DJ APMR. So please feel free to sound off in the chat to tell me that you're here. Just make sure I did, in fact, power up or heal up my Pokemon. All right. So just as a reminder, when we go into this, I do want to see a full lobby. So if we don't get everyone, I might ask us to jump out, and I'll invite some more people to come in here. All right. Looking for two Bulbasaurs, Thomas Knight now, DJ APMR. Well, keep re-add me, Dark Lord Val. Yeah, of course, Red Hood. I appreciated you coming into one of my raids earlier. And Alabuggy. So, which GMAX Cinderace should you invest in? I guess it's kind of hard to tell. I can only see about 5 words, so if you texted more, my apologies. Those were some no-shows, potentially. I do see a gift from 2 Bulbasaurs, so maybe we just need to try again. I'll add 2 more people from my friends list. Hans No 98 and Party Pikachu 64. All right, these were some no-shows. Because this is just oh, perfect. Thank you, Alabuggy. 15, 10, 15, or 14, 14, 12. I would probably do the first one, 15, 10, 15. Again, I just made this video about how IVs don't make that much of a difference, but I kind of like the fact that if you have the max attack, that's great. Tony CRVG, I do believe that I have set this up to allow people to chat if they're followers, but hi, Josue MA. I did add you before, and then it was not a. I didn't see you come into my raid. Okay. Hardy Pikachu, two Bulbasaurs, and Hansno. Please join. Cool. Awesome. What I might do is if I still have any people who haven't shown up, then I might just add you guys. Ah, we got everyone. Fantastic. Good luck, you guys. Let's have some fun. Flash Cannon is the targeted, so Zamazenta should be great for eating those hits. In general, when we have these four-person lobbies, like, don't really bother, like, you know, healing up or anything like that. Like, just hit it as hard as you can, as long as you're preserving a really strong powered-up attacker. Perfect. I'll look out for your username, Tony. Zap Cannon. That is a little bit less fun. We're making some nice headway with these Gigantamax fire attackers. Nice work, you guys. Power up Gmax 15, 14, 14 Charizard or Shiny Gmax. If it were me, I would probably just do the Shiny Gmax. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how powerful the stats are, but I think it's got to be pretty cool, you know? You get to flex on us with your Shiny Gmax Zard if you do. All right, just a few more max phases and we'll melt this little trash can. Mark, I am doing remotes right now, though I am prioritizing folks who are not already on my friends list. Yes, Ryan, you can join me. Um, just make sure that you add me via the friend code on screen, and then I'll eventually get to you. I'm working my way through the queue, and then I'm adding and unadding people, so it gives people a fair chance to battle multiple times if they want to. Very cool. Nice work, you guys. Oh, brother. This is not very good at all, is it? So sad. Alright, let's heal up. Thank you guys. Thank you, Hansno, Party Pikachu, and two Bulbasaurs. Oh, Pasadena. Very cool. Obviously, I'm in Los Angeles, so we are very close neighbors. I wonder if you went probably to the Go Tour this year. Oh my gosh! Roundcap, Party Pikachu, you got a shiny. Congratulations! Master Debater is asking me, did I get the shiny yet? Yes, at the beginning of the stream, I was very lucky and I got the shiny instantaneously. So I'm just doing these for you guys, basically. Um, Ryan just says you just evolved your Shundo Flower Eevee. Congratulations! All right, Kurt Woods, Zorovel, and Gooby Wooby. You guys are up next. We're gonna wait for 2 minutes just for the rotation to turn over, but just make sure your team is ready. Gooby Wooby, Zorovel, and Kurt Woods. Let's just see if I've gotten anything good recently. Not really. All right, I will close my app and restart this. Yes, GG Holland M. Joe DeLucky, how many max particles have? Oh, bad IVs, round cat. Look, mine was also very bad, as far as stats. Joe DeLucky, just in case you're new, I can only see about 5 5 words, so I'll have to be succinct. Probably another 30 seconds before we can start. I'll make my way over towards the nearest Registeel. Hey there, if you're sounding off in the chat, just remember you do need to potentially re-add me. It's possible that if you uh, sent me an invite and didn't show up, there's a possibility that I've unadded you at this point. So um, in order to go back into the queue, you do need to add me. This is the current state of the queue, so you can see who else is in line ahead of you. Excellent. All right, we're going into the next one. Thank you, Creator Beast. Yes, you should definitely sleep. It is very late for you. Very late for you, my friend. Yes, thank you, Only Ace. More of these good vibes. More shinies for everyone, I say. All right, we've got Kurt Woods. Awesome. And I cannot see who else is in here, so hopefully this is everyone who's supposed to be here. I am a little bit nervous that my game seems potentially frozen yet again. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna ask some of the folks who were just in that raid to jump out. I will remote you back into the exact same raid. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of been doing badly, the game, it seems, today. But I will get you guys back into that same one. I'll add the exact same folks. Zoro, Vel, Kurt Woods, and Gooby Wooby 21. Cool. And Kurt Woods, perfect. Best of luck. No game glitches this time, I hope. Looks like we're in this time. Targeted hyper beam. So just be mindful that if you get targeted, it's hyper beam. Wow, Yuri-chan, you got a hundo in your first battle? That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, that'd be really cool if I got a hundo, but I don't know. Gotta work at it. Ooh, looks like Jade is back. Any tips for dodge timing? That's a great question, Jade. Um, I would say that I have a few tips for dodging. I think that for uh, when you get targeted, when you're swiping left or right to dodge, I would just dodge sort of as soon as you see it. As soon as you see that those marks, just swipe left or right. It doesn't make a huge difference, like the timing of when you dodge. Um, the other thing that can kind of help is if you open up the menu, kind of like what I'm doing right here, you can technically still charge the max meter by tapping above this little like black gray window. Um, and so that kind of gives you like a little bit of flexibility so you don't have to like instantaneously. Oh, I swapped in the wrong thing. But regardless, you don't have to try and swap your Pokemon like Switch Tank by like tapping so many times. So in this particular case, I messed up and I brought in my Lugia, but no harm done. I'll just throw up a few shields and tank for this next round. But yeah, you can see that I can leave this menu up here and I can dodge to the left. I can, you know, technically, if I'm okay just like not seeing my Pokemon, I can kind of just, play like this where my menu is up. So yeah, you can see that like if I ever need to swap, the only downside is that it's a little bit hard to see like some of the bubbles. But that is a small tip that I would encourage people to try out and see if it works for you. Helps save me some clicking time and menu loading time um, as I'm doing these switch tanking. I think we should be done with this max phase. So with that, GG's. Congratulations, everyone. Another Dynamax Registeel down. Now on to the annoying part of catching it. Alrighty. Shiny? Nah. Yeah, GG, Dark Lord Bell. Akiram is really coming in clutch, saving me so much time. Okay, we should be on to the next folks. Oh, another Las Vegas person. Hey there, Gooby Wooby. Zorovel, India. Very cool. And Kurt Woods, England. Yes, okay. All right, so next on the list is Morenlos, DeAndre, and Vasco Malakian. Feel free to sound off in the chat if you are still here. That will definitely help me remember your username. I will probably close my app again. I'm Moranlos ready. Excellent, thank you. All right, we're going to be getting into this next Registeel, so GG's, no shiny though. Ah, not yet. We still have days this week, you know. Always more chances. Gotta manifest good vibes. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Only Ace. The shiny is always just one raid or battle away. All right, we've got Vasco Malakian in. We've got. Oh wow! Excellent, fantastic. Very fast lobby. Good job, you guys. Ooh, Dynamax Jolteon. That is an interesting choice. It is a targeted Hyper Beam, so again, make sure you bring in your Steel or Ghost Pokemon to take a targeted hit. We've got a Machoke as well, it looks like. That might be a better choice to bring in for Max Phase, I think. Yeah. It's all good. Alrighty, large attack. So as I said before, you can leave the menu up just so you can figure out what to swap into. So another large attack. Oh no. Mine was 1375 from Kurt Woods. It's bugging out on something. Well, 1375, that's not bad at all. Oh. Oh, it brought in my Zombazenta? That is criminal. Criminal. I suppose that's fine. Alright, another large attack. Ah, I see. Maybe that Jolteon was strategic for Flash Cannon. But yes, bugs seem to be the theme of the day. Ooh, Yakuza is saying something to the effect of curious what everyone's gold cap targets are. Not to jump in and answer that question, but I may choose my shiny Diancie. Mine was pretty close to the floor, so unfortunately, making it a little bit better would be cool. Uh, Someone's asking, could you make a video explaining how to dodge, please? Yeah, I definitely would consider it. I feel like the content is not particularly long form, but maybe I can find some time to make a YouTube short or something at some point. Yeah, just sort of showing how to dodge. Can hit maybe one more pyro ball. We can finish this max phase. Yeah. Yeah, I think the main thing about dodging is just making sure that you're paying attention to the signals that the game is telling you. So a lot of times when I am um, doing these Dynamax battles, I'm actually not looking at the Dynamax boss or even my Pokemon most of the time, or I guess that's not really true. I look at my Pokemon and I look at the incoming attacks. So on the right side of your screen, right here, you can see Registeel is preparing a large attack. So I know already that I need to start preparing to switch if I was going to, or I need to do something, or I need to be looking here at my Cinderace to make sure that if it's about to be targeted, that I'm, getting ready to swipe left or swipe right. Um, Obviously, as I said, I might be able to make a way to explain that a little bit more clearly when I'm not multitasking, but those are really the two areas that my eye is looking at on screen, just so that I'm really mentally bracing myself for what I might need to be doing next, right? Swap out my Pokemon, swipe to the left or right. I'm always sort of planning ahead for what's coming up. 1968, hey, that's not bad at all. Hmm. No shiny, but GG's. Yeah, GG. Great work, everyone. Whoa, someone got a 15, 14, 14 earlier. Congrats, Joe Delecki. Of course, it would be this painful on probably what might be the highest CP of anything I've gotten today. All right. Bag has been secured. See how we're doing. Ah, mid. Okay. Let's start walking over towards the next one. All right. Thank you, Vasco Malakian. I didn't even see where your gift was from. Someone got an 11, 13, 15 shiny. Wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations, Tony. I give up. I'm going to close my app and restart again. Yeah, that's pretty much what you want, right? More defensive lean. Have it be a shiny that you power up. That's fantastic. Congratulations. the the honor is all mine getting to hang out with you guys. I feel like I'm just a faceless voice most of the time when you're interacting with me. So okay. Oh, why? Why is the internet so bad? Ugh. I don't know, guys. I might close my app and start again. Okay, that seems better. Okay, Brazil, Vasco, DeAndre. Thanks again, everyone, and we're on Los. Wisconsin, very cool. Cool Shadow Charmander. All right, so the next one's Adam Main. It's Oddbod, and for, I'm going to say that's just Andres. For Andres. Feel free to sound off in the chat if you want to, letting me know that you're here. Alrighty. We are going to do this Dynamax Registeel. And like with before, if there are no shows, I will just ask the current lobby to jump out. And so that way it just makes space. I'll try and get more people who might be active and waiting for lobby. So I already see Andres and Adam Main, which is awesome. So I'm looking for just It's Oddbod, who just made it in. Fantastic. So we'll just take it down. Watching from Argentina. Hey there. Thank you for joining me today. I will probably give you guys like a little bit of a timer that I will probably start winding down at 5 o'clock my time. So we still have a few more battles in us, but just want to give you some realistic expectations for how much longer I will be streaming today. But if you guys like this, let me know. I have been having a pretty good time so far, sans the bugs and the lagginess. But I really like hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, you get to see a little bit more of me that is not just the structured, formal teachings that I tend to conduct on my channel. Yeah, we're doing great, you guys. Great work bringing in a lot of really powerful Pokemon. All right, Flash Cannon. Ooh, someone has a shiny Lugia? That's really cool. That's a cool flex. And a shiny G-Max Charizard, too. Man, you guys are out here flexing on me left and right. What mic do I use? So normally I just use like one of the built-in what is it? Like one of those Apple wired earbuds that I've had forever. Oh, cool. Wait, that's so awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I bought a new microphone for some of this outdoor activity because um, I was a little bit afraid that you guys couldn't hear me if I didn't use an external mic. So I bought one that uh, apparently is doing its job, preventing all the random park noises from making their way to your ears. Man, you guys are just killing it. We are just beating this Registeel up so fast. All right, so we know this is a. Oh, wow, we beat it to the. Hey, thank you guys for saying that. Again, if you add me again, it's not like a limit one per, but just you have to wait your turn. Also, as I said, I will probably be starting to wind things down in about 40 minutes, but maybe I can be convinced to do a few more after. Who knows? Nice work, you guys. GG. Oh, 1367. This is kind of freaking me out. Item couldn't be used at this time. Okay. Whoa. What was that? Only Ace content creator. I don't know. I figure I've been doing this for almost a year now, so I might as well just treat myself to buy something new since it seems to be more of a fixture for me now. It's become a very big part of my Pokemon Go experience is just screen recording and making videos for you all. Gosh, I know I'm not throwing all the best throws, but this is a little redonkulous, huh? Who's next on deck? Oh, whoa! Oh, not Hundo. Okay. All right. Who is next on deck? That is a great question. Thank you, Andres. Can you invite me next? Well, you might be coming up. I don't know. Yes, GG's. Adam Gamer moment. You might be coming up, Ryan. Yeah. Okay. Oddbod from Tennessee. Adam Main. All right. Next is D1 Pokecatcher 67. Oh, cool. Perfect, Ryan. What up, dog? And that one blue guy. So let me figure out where I'm walking to next, because it looks like there is a Chansey, which is not what I want. Okay, I'm gonna go this direction. Bear with me. I might need to heal up some Pokemon. Yeah, as just a reminder, as we get down towards these last few, make sure that you have added me, because these will probably be some of the last two. So I think probably after, I think Dominic V11, I recognize that username. So probably after your lobby will probably be the last um, for today's stream. How does the Gmax Pokemon work? That is a very interesting question. I have lots of videos talking about how Gmax Pokemon work. Um, I would encourage you to watch the video that's pinned on my channel, because I talk a lot about the attack differential between Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon. But for the most part, the way you should think about it is that the strongest Dynamax Pokemon, if they have a Gmax equivalent, uh, the level 1 of that Gmax is as powerful as the level 3 of the Dynamax equivalent. So if you have like a Dynamax Charizard that has level 3 max flare, it can only be as good as the level 1 Gmax Charizard. So there's like a very nice power scale for Gmax that makes it very much worthwhile investing into. You have one last remote, so I don't something. If you're worried about failing, like, please do not worry about failing. That's kind of a inconsequential aspect. Like, we haven't lost any today. The only thing that we've lost to is the game crashing out and being buggy. So all right, that one blue guy, what up, dog, and D1 Pokecatcher. Louise says, I was able to join one battle with my friend remotely, but the game glitched. Oh no. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. My mic might have been acting up for a second there. All right, Focus Blast was the targeted, so we know what time that is. Okay. My mic does seem to be glitching out now, so as we get towards these last few battles, Hmm. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. I just plugged in my mic a little bit, so hopefully that will help a bit. Okay. Hyper beam. Yikes. Large attack. GG's, you guys. So, bringing fully evolved Pokemon next time will probably help make it so that it's not so close. Um, I know that sometimes it can feel tough to invest into Pokemon, but it really is the secret. All right, not bad. All right. Thank you guys. That one blue guy. All right. These are the last two lobbies, so yeah. I am definitely running low on my mic. I'm just gonna put the mic away. Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully. Maybe someone in the chat can let me know if I probably sound quieter, but oh, you had something good? I am looking for perfect. I think I'm waiting on you, Zoravel. Oh. Oh, never mind. It was Xylozav. Great, awesome. We're ready to go. Oop, Focus Blast is the targeted, so make sure that you swap out to something else if you do get targeted. Yeah, gotcha, Ryan. Yeah, we were clearly, you know, dragging our feet against. Your Krabby was the real MVP for dealing all that damage. Zap Cannon. Another Zap Cannon. All right, so still doing pretty good. All right, yeah, let's just keep hitting these fire max attacks. We're making good time, so yeah, with any luck, we'll finish this in a few more max phases. Let's see. All right, one more max phase, guys. Home stretch. All right, good job. We finished. I realized my Curum went away, so gotta do this the hard way. Ugh. Watch this be Registeel that runs number 2. Gosh. Clearly this is a skill issue on my part. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back. $12K egg? Bad. Okay, cool. We're down to our last stretch. I I will say that whoever that fourth person is unlikely to get into the last raid with me, but certainly certainly maybe some other time I will consider. All right, so we have Dominic V11, Bila La HZ, and Hans No. If someone doesn't show up, then I will try and get Mason Lau into this. Someone is asking me a question. Is it worth to invest rare candy into Registeel for someone that doesn't have Zacian or I assume Zamazenta? It can be. I mean, the thing is that Registeel has the same stat block as Zamazenta pretty much. So the only real disadvantage that Registeel has is it's a little bit more passive, and yeah, it also doesn't start with shields, so it's a little bit less useful at the beginning for tanking, but it's otherwise very, very good. So all right, we're about to do the last raid here. Or Metagross and waiting. Metagross is also very good, and especially because from a candy perspective, it has a lot more availability. So that can often be a better choice for players. Unless you go really, really hard this week, which is also possible. But Tony asks, do you recommend powering up at 15, 14, 12 Charizard to level 50, or should you wait for better? Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question for you. I do think that there's some utility in just powering up what you have and just like that sort of being more practical, right? Charizard is more of an attacker than anything else, so... All right, looks like we're still waiting on a few more people. Dominic V11, Bila Allah, LAH. Oh! Got 10, 11, 10. All right, Hans, no, I'm going to ask you to probably jump out. I will try and remote a few more people in here just so that we can get a nice lobby of 4. Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dominic, you did join. Okay, please leave. Okay. I will send an invite to Mason Lau first this time. Joe Simpson says, I'm in love with their Dynamax Blissey to tank. I mean, that's cool. That's awesome. Happy for you. Okay, cool. We have our last lobby. So, people are free to stick around if you want. Just see it through to the end, but this will probably be the last max battle for today's stream. I really appreciate everyone coming out to support and spend some time with me this afternoon as we take down some Dynamax Registeel. Really, really appreciate your guys' support on the YouTube channel and on my stream. So, yeah, we'll hope to see you again sometime. And yeah, I'm happy to try and answer some more of your guys' questions while we're still in this raid. Let's see, how to join. Unfortunately, we're a little bit late. I started this stream at 2 p.m. PST, so I've been at this for almost 3 hours doing Dynamax Registeel for you guys. So next time, it sounds like there's a lot of interest. So I'll be happy to try and set up another one of these streams and more people can come raid with me. Yeah, apologies that we're wrapping things up, but I do need to take a little bit of a break, recharge a bit before our official event here in Culver City, California begins. So yes, thanks for hanging out, Dark Lord Vel. Man, that Darmanitan is hanging on by a thread. My goodness. Alright. There's a flash cannon incoming, so swap accordingly. Ander asks, how do you get good Dynamax? I'm gonna guess, because I can only see a few words here. How do you get good Dynamax Pokemon? How do you get good Gigantamax Pokemon? To be honest, a lot of it has to do with trading. Trading, doing a lot of Dynamax battles just throughout the week, right? Like Mondays are not the only day. I know that it has gotten a little bit harder to do other Dynamax battles throughout the week, but I would still encourage you to try and like do them when you see them. Just seeing like a wild Dynamax Beldum or Abra or something can often just be a good thing to do, especially since a lot of Dynamax battles are free technically. You just have to save up some of your max particles. But yeah, that's how I've built up my collection, is just a lot of just doing max battles whenever I see them. And obviously going a little bit hard on some of these more intense events for legendary Pokemon and for Zacian and Zamazenta when they were in raids last year. Like legendary, like good Dynamax legendary. Yeah, again, it's just lots and lots of battles. I mean, I've been here for 3 hours, right? So I've been doing a lot of Dynamax Registeel. Not all of these are going to be good. At some point, I'll probably get a good enough one, but yeah. All right, that brings us towards the end. All right, also mid. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. Again, as I said, I have been doing this for about 3 hours, so I've seen a lot of folks come through. Really appreciate you spending my afternoon with me. Hopefully, if you guys like this, I'll do another one of these office hours sessions for maybe the next Dynamax boss that comes out. But otherwise, have a great rest of your week. If you need help doing Dynamax Registeel, remember I make lots of content for you guys to help prepare your teams accordingly. So yeah, best to you guys. And yeah, I'll probably start wrapping down the stream right now. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Till next time. All right.